Good morning students, myself Swati, this is your online maths class. Yes, we have started in the last video our first chapter, that is number system. Today we will continue with that. We have in that last class we have done the standard form and equivalent form of rational numbers. Today what we will do is we will see how we can represent a rational number on number line. Okay, so I am taking few numbers and I will show you how we can write it on number line. Okay, like I'm having a number like -2, -5, okay, then -15 upon 2. These are negative numbers. Okay, I'm taking few positive numbers also like 3, okay, 17 upon 4, 20 upon 3, etc. Okay. So how we can represent all these numbers on number line? So first of all you have to make a line, that is a number line. All you know from beginning we are doing this work. Okay. So in the center we will write 0, and what we will do is we will start writing 1, 2, 3. But one thing you have to remember that every number should be written with an equal gap. Okay. The gap should be equal. Like after 3 it is 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Here also I will do the same. Okay. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. Or you can go with -8 also. Okay. Now first number -2. -2 is a rational number. Why? Because you can see that rational number can be written in the form of p by q, and it can also be written in the form of p upon q. So -2, very easy it is. -2 is here, so this is your number. -5, also very easy. Okay. So this is done. This is done. We are doing the complete numbers first. Now 3. 3 is also very easy, I think, to represent. Now what are left? The numbers left are -15 upon 2. So first of all I will do -15 upon 2. But this is improper fraction. First convert it into mixed fraction. Okay. In 2's table 17 will come or less than that. 14. 2 7 ja 14. 1 upon 2. So that is your -15 upon 2. 7 whole 1 upon 2. So where is the 7? Okay, can you see that this is your 7 and this is half. So it will be more than 7 or less than 7? Yes, it is more than 7. So but with negative sign. So can I say it will lie between -8 and -7? This will lie in between of these. Okay. So it is more than -7. Okay. Leave this one part now. Now half. 1 upon 2 means half. So what I will do is this half stands for, it says that -7 and -8 divided in 2 equal parts. This is the first part, this is the second part. This is the first part, this is the second part. Okay, we are moving from this side. Like 1, out of these 2 parts you have to take only 1. So from here this is the 1 part. So this value is what? This value is -7 whole 1 upon 2, or you can say this is my -15 upon 2. So this is beta representation of rational numbers on number line. Same way I am telling you that 17 upon 4 also you can do. 17 upon 4 convert it into mixed fraction first. 4 4 is 16. 1 upon 4. So 4 after 4 it will lie. So where is 4? Can you see? I told you to make equal gaps. Okay. So here I have not made, but you have to make the equal gaps. Like it will be here with the help of scale. I am making myself, but you have to use scale also. Okay, so it is 4 more than 4. This is more than 4. So it will lie from 4 to 5. Now 4 whole 1 upon 4. So you have to check for this. 1 upon 4. How many divisions are there in denominator? Number is 4. So divide between 4 and 5. Make 4 equal gaps. 1, 2, 3 and 4. This one is 4. 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4 part. So out of these 4 parts I have to take what? 1 only. So this portion is what? This is my 4 whole to 1 upon 4, or I can say this is my 70 upon 4. Both are the same thing. The same way you can check for 20 upon 3 also. 20 upon 3, 3 6 are 18. 6 whole 2 upon 3. So it is more than 6 but less than 7. So more than 6 means it will lie over here. Okay, more than 6 but less than 7. Now how many parts are there? 2 upon 3. You have to check denominator. 3 parts are there. So make 3 equal parts. 1, 2 and 3. You can check it. This is 1. First part, this is second part, this is third part. Out of these 2 parts, these 3 parts, you have to take how many? You have to take 2. So this is my number. You can mark like this. This is my 6 whole 2 upon 3, or I can say this is my 20 upon 3. So beta, this way you can represent any number on number line. It is, I think, very simple. Okay, so that is this we have done. You can open the book, and this kind of question is there in the book of self practice 1A, that is question number 5. Question number 5 is just same. Using the number line shown below, fill in the blank. You have to put the sign of greater than and less than. You can check it. It is very easy. Okay. Now next topic is beta, write the absolute value of any rational number. Like we are having over here, we are having so many rational numbers. You can see. Okay. So what we have to do is we have to find the absolute value. Absolute value of minus 2. So it will be actually minus 2's positive value. Okay, absolute means all positive values. So minus 2's positive value will be what? 2. This is the sign of absolute. Okay, like this you have to put 2 parallel and put the number. If the same question I am putting for absolute value of minus 5. So minus 5's absolute value will be positive number, that is 5. Okay, the same way if I am finding absolute value of 3. So absolute value of 3 is already positive. So its absolute value will be positive. So any value if you are taking, then that is called its absolute value. That's it. This was your absolute value topic. Now the second topic is comparison. This is very, very important. Comparison of two rational numbers, or more than 2 also you can take. I am doing first 2 rational numbers. Like if I am saying put the sign of less than and greater than between 2 rational numbers, and numbers are like this. If I am having 18 upon 7 and you can take any value 13 upon 2. Okay, we have to find which one is greater or which one is smaller. So beta, the first thing which you will do, like we have done in on number line also the same thing. This we can do by very simple method. You have to, there are so many methods in the book, but you have to keep in mind only one, because if you will learn so many methods, you won't be able to do a single method clearly. Okay, so I will do only one method, and that is very important. Okay, what I will do is I will make their denominators equal. So can you see that in the denominator of first number there is 7 and denominator of second number there is 2. So make their denominators equal. How I can make the denominators equal? I will take the LCM of 7 and 2, or denominator. Take the LCM of denominators. So that is, you have to find in rough, whether you can find in rough or you can do in the right hand of your notebook. Okay, so it is 2, 7's LCM, least common multiple. So it is divisible by 2, 2 1 2, 7, then again by 7. Okay, so LCM is 2 into 7, that is 40. So LCM of denominator is what? 40. Okay, now we will move further of it. What I will do is, I am having 18 upon 7 and I am having 13 upon 2. So what I will do, 18 upon 7. 18 upon 7, make this 7, try to make this 7 equal to the LCM. What is here? 40. 7 ja, so 13 also by 7 ja. 2 7 ja 40, 13 7 ja 91. Okay, so now can you see that denominators of both the numbers have become equal. Now the numbers are 36 upon 40 and 91 upon 40. So tell me which one number is bigger. Since the denominators are same, so see, check the numerator. 36 or 91, which one is bigger? 91. So which number is bigger? This one. Now come to the original form. 36 upon 14. What was 36 upon 14? 18 upon 7. So this is your 18 upon 7 is less than 91 upon 40 is 13 upon 2. So this is your answer. This is bit a comparison of two rational numbers. If you are having more than this, like in question, you can check the book. Okay, we will do from the book itself. That is question number 3rd and 4th absolute value we have done. Okay, which pairs are equivalent? That also equivalent values we have done. Okay, compare right, equal to, less than and more than. This is it. All the values are given to you. You can find in this. Any doubt is coming, we will discuss in the next class. Okay, question number 8 and 9, ascending and descending order. So what you will do is, it is given in the hint, it is easier to do so by converting to decimals. You don't have to convert in decimal. What I told you, take the LCM and then by that method you will do, then it will become more easy. So 8 and 9 you will try yourself. Whatever doubts are there we will discuss in the next live class. Till then, thank you.